Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Audio check 1 2 1 2. Audio check 1 2 1 2. I think we're live. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, Bose 831 Gaming is live on Twitch, and we're playing Farming Simulator 25 base game edition, and we're playing one of the base game maps. We're on the Riverbend Springs map. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, Bose 831 Gaming is live on Twitch. Without much further ado, let's get this party started. Um, First of all, before I jump into it, I'm happy to say that a mod that I have been talking about for quite a few episodes now that I've been waiting on to make an appearance in the mod hub has finally made an appearance in the mod hub. So it's right now it's full steam ahead. I can finally go ahead and work on remodeling the entire farm because the building that I've been waiting on, the 3-star garage, I thought actually mistakenly thought it was the Midwest garage, but it's actually the 3-star garage that I had been looking for. The not the Midwest American garage, although looking at both of those buildings, they are very similar, and it's easy to see how I got the two kind of mixed up. But I might even end up placing both of those buildings on the main farm or on one of the other subsequent farms as we advance our way through this series, at least for the remainder of the time that we're on this map. But my big problem is now is that because we've been kind of spending a little bit on certain things, our budget is back down low, and I don't have the money in my bank account quite yet to go ahead and start the wholesale remodeling process of everything on the farm. So we're still going to need to grind a little bit, make a little money back before we sell all of our buildings that we have on the farm now, and then remodel everything that we have here and advance forward with the series and everything else that we have going on. I guess in other farming sim news, you're not aware, Giants did finally publish another update to the community on the mod hub as well. They've picked up pace on releasing their mods, but they also made a number of announcements earlier this week about what the plan is for Farming Simulator, at least for the first quarter, and at least for the first quarter of this year, and kind of gave us some highlights on what's coming in the second quarter of this year. And you can go to the Farming Simulator website to see that information in detail. But some big highlights of that roadmap for me was they're going to release a remastered version of the Silver Run Forest map, which was part of the expansion, one of the expansion packs for Farming Simulator 22. They're going to release that, a remastered version of that for Farming Simulator 25 as a free download. There will also be a free content update at some point in Farming Simulator 25. There will be another patch, patch 1.6, because a lot of people right now are still having a lot of problems with the game and reporting a lot of, significant bugs. So there's still a lot of issues with the game that need to be worked out. Also, as I kind of alluded to last in the last episode, um, They still haven't announced what the Quarter 1 DLC pack will be. That's included in part of the season pass, which I also have subscribed to. But they did announce that that pack is still coming, but they haven't provided any additional details yet. But they're soon going to have to provide some details on that because Quarter 1 is just January, February, and March, and we're already at the start of February. So we should have some details on that pack coming in the not too distant future, especially considering that February is a short month, shortest month of the year. You don't have a lot of days to play with, so we should have some news on what that first DLC pack for the season pass consists of. They also indicated that there will be another remastered map from a previous version of Farming Simulator, also released as a free download in Quarter 1. And of course, another announcement they made that will be released. Another version of the Farming Simulator game will be released this year, Farming Simulator VR, but that will be released in the first quarter as well. And that was a very mixed. That announcement was made with a very mixed reception, as a lot of players were upset because they still haven't kind of smoothed out a lot of the issues with Farming Simulator 25, and you can kind of get the gist of why that announcement might generate some controversy. It kind of goes without saying, given a number of the issues that unfortunately have been happening with the game to this point. But yes, there is another version of Farming Simulator coming out in the first quarter of this year called Farming Simulator VR, so be on the lookout for that as well. But all that being said, let's kind of kick it back to where we're at tonight. Where we're at tonight, we're just gonna kind of rock and roll on a few things. I have been playing the game off camera a little bit and working on contracts. As you can see, we didn't make a ton of progress. We're kind of not in too different of a position than where we were when we left off on the last episode, because I would love to say that I did a lot of things off camera in between episodes, but did not get the opportunity to do so as much between episodes this week. So where we're at is kind of where we're at. All right, but we got some our lumber mill has produced some long planks, and we're still spitting out some stuff here. We got some planks, so let's go ahead and grab those. And remember that I indicated we were going to replace this sawmill with a different small sawmill building facility, one that gives us a few more options and has a better production rate, if you will. And that's just so we can kind of ramp up our plank production in support of some major projects on the map that we are going to need to feed so that we can make some more money and kind of get things going and pick up the pace in the game overall. I know since we've had a few other maps come out like Homestead and Frankenmuth, a lot of guys have jumped off of Riverbend Springs because for a long period of time, although it really wasn't that long, but since the game's release, there's only been, for the most part, one map, and people have been playing that death online. But there's still a lot of things to do on Riverbend. There's still a lot of things to be discovered, and every time a new mod comes out, that gives you more options in different ways you can play the game and different things you can do on some of the same maps that have been, quote, played out. So we're still here for now. We're still gonna kind of rock and roll on Riverbend Springs, and I probably won't change up until Alma, Missouri comes out, even though that map is still in development and hasn't even been uploaded to the mod hub for testing yet. That's still in development, but that's the map, the major map that I'm kind of holding out for. I know there are a number of other maps that are in testing, so we're just going to play it by ear, see what else drops between now and the time that Alma, Missouri releases. And if another map comes through that catches my eye and moves me off my spot, I may reconsider, and I'll let you guys know, and we'll kind of take it from there. But for right now, I'm kind of sticking with hanging on Riverbend Springs, at least for now. And my goal typically in most of my series is we try to rock and roll to at least 50 to 100 episodes, and we are technically just getting started. I think we're on episode. I'm gonna lose count sometimes. We are on. Let me check my handy dandy title cards. We are on episode. Where are we? Episode 24, actually 25, counting tonight. So we're just a quarter of the way there. So we still got a long way to go, depending on how things kind of shake out. But right now we are rocking and rolling. That's what it is. All right, so we have a few planks, long planks and wood beams to go ahead and sell. And let's see if that's everything out of the sawmill. Check that one. Oh yeah, okay. The sawmill is done. That's it. All right, so we can go ahead and place the sawmill. We have enough resources to do that, although we're going to take a bit of a financial hit to do so, but the time is now. So let's enter demolition mode, and let's go ahead and only at 17,000. Yikes. Go ahead and sell that sawmill. That's been sold. And we want to go over here to back out of that. Factories, and I'm gonna tab down till we get to sawmill that we're looking for. See that factory. Timber shop. Yeah, I got a few mods installed now. Again, most of the stuff that I have, well, not most of the stuff, but all the stuff that I have installed in this game is all stuff from the mod hub. So I'm not really going to go into detail on where to find this stuff, because everything that I have installed can be found on the mod hub. The only thing that I do not do is I don't have every mod that's available in the mod hub installed in my game. So if you have any questions about which mods I'm using, I'll be happy to assist. Just hit me up in the chat and we can kind of discuss, and I'll give you the information if you have any questions about any of the mods that I'm using. Right now, we're looking for, where is the sawmill? Is that it right there? Yeah, the $50,000 one. And that one will give us a little bit more options. We still won't have, it still doesn't make the prefab wall, because you got to have a full size sawmill for that. But it will give us all the planks, the wood beam and the long planks, and also wood chips, which is an added bonus because we can use those wood chips for other purposes, and I'll break that down later when we get to that point. Let's see. I thought we tested that the footprint of the building was to fit within the space. We did that. Like, why is it now giving me fits? Oh, if I need to move myself out of the way. Because when I did this before, I wasn't getting all those complaints from the game. Hold on. Trying to get back in the building. There we go. All right. What else? No, I don't like that placement. It looks like it's floating. Yeah, it is floating on one side. that corner over there is all the way up in the air. I don't like that at all. Why is that doing that? Like, we need to level that out right there. That's not good. If we turn it, which way does that go? Let's see here. I just want to nail down the placement of it a little bit. Still looks like it's floating on that side over there. Overlaps with another object. What object? Not sure where it's saying that it's overlapping with another object. What object? I keep trying to see. So there must be something here in the ground. I think one of the things that I need to do here before we try to place it, I guess, because we had the other building there, and it looks like there's been some ground deformation of something going on there. I can't quite make it out, but there's something going on in this area. See if we can kind of. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's not good. All right. Soften. Yeah, because that made it even lower, and I wasn't trying to. Didn't know the level was gonna do that to it. Man. Well, that's great. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me see. We go back there and try to place the building. Now, what does it give us? Going back down. Where are you? Okay, why is it turning? Okay, I need to turn this way. It still says overlaps with another object there. Okay, turn. No, no, no. I need to turn that way. All right, so we're gonna have to figure out that landscaping piece because I don't like that at all. Because we can get it right there, but it looks like it's freaking floating in the air. Okay, it's not floating, but it's just gives the appearance of. But that's still not smooth. All right, so let's go in here with the landscaping and see if we can kind of smooth that out a little bit here. All right. How do we change brush strength? Let's max that all the way out. And let's smooth this. Let's move this up a little bit. Cause yeah, it is floating. I knew it. Gotta do better than that. Okay, what the heck is going on there? All right. Yeah, we got a floating corner, and I just not making me happy right now. All right. Slope, level, raise. Yeah, because we gotta raise it, man. I can't rock with that. That's weird that it won't raise over here on this side. Given this whole area is restricted. Yang. So okay, that's not making me happy. All right. See if we bring the soften brush around, and that takes it right back to being all floaty looking again. Ay, 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 ay. And I don't want to lose the money that I should have saved before I started, number one. Yeah. I'm kind of at a catch-22 because I can't fix it without backing out of the game at this point and coming back in. I can't. This just looks too tacky. I can't do that. So we're fortunately gonna have to come out and come back in because I can't. Sorry guys. All right, that was a rookie mistake. I know better. We're gonna get it right this time. And rule number one, for those that are new to the game, whenever you're going to do any landscaping or anything like that, please save your game before you get started, because if not, those changes will be locked into your save game and you will have no options but to either save the game as is or log out and start over. And we're choosing door number 2 right now. Once the game chooses to finish loading. All right. And you're not experiencing deja vu, but then again, you are experiencing a deja vu of sorts. All right, so we're just going to jump right into it from the start. We're going to go ahead and grab those planks off. I'm going to put those on let's put those on the trailer. And clearly that area of the map, I guess, it's too close to the edge where the road is at, so that's presenting me some landscaping challenges. So I'm going to have to see if we can kind of move that building off from being so close to the road, although it didn't give me as much of a headache when I placed this smaller one. But I guess part of that has to do with this building having a much smaller footprint than the one I'm attempting to place. So let's go ahead and grab the planks and put those on. Strap those down. And all planks. And all strapped in. And then we got some wood beams that popped out, and we'll go ahead and place those. And we strap everything down. Then we want to go ahead and get our equipment kind of out of the way. I'll go ahead and shut the engine. We don't need to be wasting all that gas. But now we have our working area kind of designated, and we're going to go ahead and hop into build mode, and we're going to sell our current sawmill facility again. Enter demolition mode by pressing Y, and we want to select A to remove that building, and we'll sell that building, and we get $17,380 back. Now, before we do anything else, we are going to back out and save the game. So that if we have any bad outcomes, we can come back in and start over, and we won't be as far gone as we were before, that we have had to experience that whole kind of deja vu type moment. Now, we do know that this building, the previous building that was placed, did have an impact on the existing terrain. So we want to come in this time, and I think this would help us as well, and do the soften brush. We want to turn that all the way up. Make sure we got it on full strength. Is that? Make sure I'm hitting the right button for changing the brush string. All right, and we want to come here and let's get this smoothed out and see, yeah, the restricted area starts right in here somewhere. So that's what's driving us nuts with the building. So we're gonna have to kind of do a more liberal placement of the building. I didn't want to place it that far back, but we're going to have to because there's some restricted terrain area there that the game is not allowing me to work with. So gonna have to take that into consideration. All right, so we're smoothing all this out as much as we can. And again, you got that restricted spot, so that's just is what it is. What it is. So now we'll back out of here and we'll go over to factories. We'll go back and find that sawmill again. Well, yeah. And I'm not quite sure who the modder is. I would love to give them credit right now at the moment, but I don't have that information. I can look that up later and I can post that on my in my comments later, or if you need that information. Let's see. Yeah, trying to get the building rotated around the way I want to get it situated. Trying to make sure, like, yeah, because we're gonna need to make sure we have a smooth uh, area with which to drive our vehicles in, as well as like a pallet that we have easy access to our pallet spawn area. So those things are all critical here, and how we place the building is very important. So let's say it likes to float when we turn it that way. If we can kind of angle the building, does that change things? It doesn't seem to as much. And then we rotate it this way, we kind of get into the same stuff. All right, but we're gonna have to bring it. We're gonna have to bring it around. So though, because I want to turn it the other direction, but the game's not. Wait a minute, cooperating with me, and I bring it over here. Now, which is funny, if I angle the building like this, it's not that much of a problem. I just don't like that placement, but that's the way the angle that seems to work for the game. Although the closer I get to the road edge over there, it's the more floaty that it gets. All right, is there ways to raise or lower the building? There is not. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because like that placement, it is weird looking too. And I won't know until I hit the button if that's how it's going to look when it's fully placed. Uh, yeah, I kind of want. Let's have the log side. I'm trying to see, like, I don't know. That's a load unload point. So I want to make sure that I have access to all the triggers and that I can get my vehicles in and out. That's very important that all of that stuff works. That says here, okay, that's still floaty. You got floaty in one place, and then you got stuff buried under the terrain in others. All right, man, this is vexing. So let me see if and when I tried this before, we didn't get great results, but if we come through here with the level 2, and we try to do, and that's digging a hole. All right, let's do this then. And that's still digging a hole. All right, let me see if we can kind of paint it as close to the road as it will let us get without bugging out. And then if we come back in and try to place that building, what does it give us? Man, did not think I would spend that much time on this issue. I hope every building placement is not as painful as this one is giving me right now. Yeah, because this is kind of painful right now, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. I don't want to box myself in too much, but I'm kind of going to have to. I can't tell if that's floating or not. Doesn't look like it's floating, but I can't quite tell. All right, yeah, about right about there. It looks like it's going to be my sweet spot. Wait a minute, I got a corner. That looks like it's on the ground. Nope. Is that on flat ground? No, that's flat and floaty. All right. So right here is the edge of flatness. I don't like how close that is to my silo, but I can shuffle the deck over there if I need to. So this is what we got. All right. Did we get it? Now can we smooth that out? Can we please smooth that out without making it look too crazy? So let's, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Because we're gonna dig that placement. So that's what it is. That's what it is. If it doesn't work after this, we'll just remove the building, but I won't remove it until I have more money to absorb the financial hit if we have to move it again. But we're gonna go back in this menu here, construction, and go to soften. Change the brush strength. Change the brush size. Keep it kind of small and see if we can kind of smooth this out a little bit without messing up the edge of our building, because we learned from previous efforts that we don't want to get too close to the edge because it will very much make that edge float. We don't want to do that, but we do kind of want to get the edge a little more of a softer feel. There we go. All right. We'll take that for now. Not perfect, but it will have to do. All right. So, after much effort, we have our new sawmill in place. And let's go check it out, shall we? So this is our new sawmill, and here's what it will do for us. It will give us the incoming products of the products that it produces are wood planks, and wood beam. And the input is wood, and the output is planks, long planks, wood beam, and wood chips. All right, so we'll go ahead and get it loaded up with some wood, and let's see what it will do. get our telehandler fired up and let's go grab these logs over here. That we already had sitting and waiting, the holding pattern ready to go. All back in here. And where's the point where we drop the logs off at? That's why that might be an issue for me. Yeah, okay. We'll make it work. I'm coming here when I'm trying to grab old trees. I'm gonna have to be creative, kind of bringing them in there. So let's get that. Come on, homie. We'll make it work. Alright, so it ate that one alright. Didn't like this little one, but does that mean we're already full, or it just didn't like that one? Let's see. Let's go here and take a look and see what's going on. Not even close, so it just didn't like that little piece. I don't know why. I'm gonna pick you up. This you're liftable. Boom. There we go. So let's see where we're at. All right, only 2%. We put a lot more wood in there. Let's keep it going. Let's grab a couple of more pieces of wood. And not even gonna worry about breaking it up into smaller pieces. We'll just see if we can drop the whole piece in there, and we were able to. What does that give us? Probably haven't even put us even a small dent in it. Yeah, that's only 3%. Yeah, it would hold up to 150,000 liters wood. So we can put plenty of wood in there. So that whole forestry plan or outline that I went over earlier in the series, but we are really just now getting around to doing. We're gonna start that up right now. We're gonna have a small little forestry operation right here on the farm. I'll go ahead and get this sawmill fired up and working up to its full potential. Alright, another piece. Alright, let's see if we can grab this one. Alright, we're up to a whole 5%. So we're ready. Full stream ahead with our sawmill operations, and we already got a couple of other trees already chopped down over here, so we're just gonna grab those right on up. And alright, bring those on over. Piston number 1. And this is where we're going to run into issues. I'm going to box myself into a little bit of a tricky space. But I do, oh, gotcha. I was just about to say I do have a particular set of skills, so We'll make it work. All right, 6%. Let's go grab these other 2 trees that I cut down. We're really not putting that in the sawmill's capacity at all at the moment. That will change. Oop. Now watch that turn. It's a doozy, especially when I'm driving. I'm not going to call that a crash. So the crash counter is still at 0. All right, there's one more piece. Small tree here, and then we're gonna go get to chopping down some more trees, as many as we can. And before we start spending money on acquiring more wood, we're gonna use the free stuff that we already have available on the farm. Okay. There we go. Like Sawmill didn't like Junior that much, did it? I know it didn't give me that much wood off of it because it couldn't even sense it. Alright. So, we've exhausted all of our available trees, so let's first rectify that problem. And pull out the handy dandy chainsaw and let's get to chopping. Alright. Crotch. Alright. I don't think this one's going to give us much though, but then we'll still go ahead and chop it up anyway. Alright. Nah, that's split into 3 little pieces, so that's not going to be that much wood. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this guy. There we go. How low can you go? This one doesn't want me to go that low, huh? I can get about right there. Why won't you let me get any lower? And there. Timber. All right. And those little trees, we'll just keep those. That's not it. This one, I want. Get it. That's a big tree. And as you see, look how long it's taking the saw to get through it. That's a big boy there. Timber. Boom. Now that's a tree. Now those we'll just leave those because those little choppers won't really move the needle much. This one, you can get it, yeah. And we got it. Now, get all the way down there. Let's go. And again, look how much time it's taking us just to get through the tree. Not even halfway through yet. Still not through. All right, finally. Timber. And which way is that one falling? Ooh, watch out. That one would have squashed the lumberjack in real life there. All right, that. No, that ain't gonna. That's not gonna do much. This one, yes. And all the way down there. There. All right, here's another nice sized tree. All right. Let's see. How low can you go? And we're coming for all the big boy trees that we have on the yard. We don't want your milkshake, but we do want your tree shake. Your wood shake, I guess. All right. We got one more big boy over here, and that's gonna do it for us if they'll let us cut it. They will. Fascinating. All right, timber. Boom. And that's all of the available trees in our immediate vicinity. We do have a few more on the farm that it appears we might be able to pillage, but let's first of all work our way through these, and then we'll look for the others. So that whole other thing I was talking about, as far as us like buying and planting trees, when we're not to the point where we will have to do that just yet, because we have enough, still have enough resources freely available on the farm yet, where we don't have to spend money on trees, if you will, to get our wood that we need for our project. First, grab this one without having to do much additional leg work and getting it moved around. This is probably wishful thinking, but I have to give it a shot. I think it's going to be too much for. Yeah, it's a little bit much for our vehicle. But it was worth a shot. All right, so chainsaw again, and let's kind of break it up into some pieces that a telehandler might be able to work with a little better. All right, so let's see if we can come in here and grab this piece now. And we have a little smaller height for our equipment to kind of try to handle. Yeah. still plenty heavy, so we still got a lot of weight stuff going on here. I didn't see how many tons that piece weighed, but well, actually, curiosity has killed the cat. Let's see how much that is. See, it says it's 2.8 tons, so that's pretty a lot of mass right there. So I don't know how much lumber 2.8 tons translate into, but we're about to see. Dropping in there. And it doesn't look like it's moving the needle, so let's see what's happening. Okay, that's all right. Not sure why it's not taking it. A tree was a tree is a tree is a tree, but I guess not. I'm confused. Will that make a difference? This is American elm, and that's the type of tree in the game, and then sawmills to take it all. Not sure what is the feature of the bug here that's happening to us right now. It makes about as much sense as none. Alright, so we moved it over to that end of the trigger, and it decided to make it make sense. Alright, 9% and counting. So we'll go over here and grab another piece. Again, too big, too heavy, huh? Alright, let it go. Alright, let's see if we can kind of chop this weight up a little bit, pun intended. Oh yeah, this is giving me a whole 10 tons, so yeah, I can see that 10 tons being a problem. Don't think we got it yet, so go back through it one more time and see if we can break it all the way up. There we go. Now, to Papa Junior. There we go. Boom. Not gonna call that a crash either. That was a love tap. Whoa. Yeah, this is a lot of weight as well. But we're gonna try to see if we can. Hey, and it took that one, but the telehandler is still off balance. All right. So how much damage did that one do? Well, that jumped us up all the way to 14%. All right, let's keep it going. Again, another massive piece of lumber. Again, knocking the equipment off balance, but we don't need to be perfect. We just need to move it long enough to get it over into the sawmill, just enough where the sawmill can recognize it. All right, there we go. Well done. 19%. We're making excellent progress here. This is, if all things continue to go as they are now, we won't spend this entire episode just moving around a few logs. All right, let's go and deliver a couple of these smaller pieces. We should be able to kind of grab these. Okay, maybe not. We'd be able to grab those by hands, but I misspoke. We'll still go ahead and scoop them up anyways. Alright, I can get the straps on that. Telehandler is still a bit off balance after trying to move around those larger pieces. Okay, now we can't get this little guy through there. Okay, there we go. But that wouldn't be close to the size of the other ones that we were trying to get through there, and it's having trouble with that little piece. Yeah, that one was a bit confusing. Alright, finally something I can digest. So let me bring that over. It might not look like much, but every piece counts. Alright, there's another one. We'll just pick that one up, move that over. Drop that right in there. And this piece here. Well, I lied. Alright, that again. Having some weird texture effect or something going on here that's causing this log to behave strangely. Alright, for whatever reason it won't let me pick that up, so let me see if I can kind of move it to a different spot. Let's see if it goes out. Still nothing. Can I pick it up now? No. 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 What's that salt? What can I do with it? Now it wants to pay. Okay. Wasting too much area. Oh, nothing. So good. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can push it and pull it or something out of this entire area altogether. Although I have the feeling that the larger problem may not be the area, but the wood, piece of wood itself. It's kind of glitchy. Yeah. This not really doing what it's supposed to do as far as me being able to do it and push it into an area where I can kind of do some different things. Like where did it disappear into the ground or something? I believe so. That is wild. Okay. Well, that's a move away. Alright, next up. Yeah, it's out there. If I can. Hercules, Hercules. Nothing going. Alright. Let's try a different approach. Ninja approved. No, no, no. Are you serious? You're freaking stuck to the silo. What the heck is happening right now, son? I have no words. And I'm afraid to save the game and come back out and it's still doing this. And that's even higher than the hill island can reach, isn't it? Camera's locked. Can't do nothing there. Um, Ooh. Gotta risk it. Well, as I stated earlier, and that was apparently a gross understatement, still a lot of bugs in the game. I don't know when patch 1.6 is supposed to come. They just indicate that it is in the first quarter, but sooner the better. I hope like heck that tree is still not falling. And it is. Done. 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 I'm on console, they ain't crap I could do with that. It's wild. I'm gonna wait to get up there right now. I have an idea on what I might have to do, and I don't like it one bit. I'm just pulling off on messing with it. I'll probably have to sell that silo and hopefully, but I don't even know. But that's why I'm gonna save that for something off camera. I'm gonna mess with it while I'm live tonight, but I have some other ideas I might try. But that's pretty much as we done tonight, guys. Really gonna finish, finish this episode. Excuse me. That one has done it for me. Okay, so here. Remember I said we weren't going to mess with any loans on this series. I might have to rename on that a little bit just to get us out of that situation. Now, is for the money we might have to need to Move this silo and then replace it. Now I'm not taking no loss on something that's a bug. And that's the buggiest of the bugs right now. Okay, why are you still acting like you got a log on there? There's no log on there. Yeah, this is crazy right now. What do we have in that silo? We don't really have 260,000 liters of straw. That's in this silo. If I'm not mistaken, they have the collision, even though I placed the one that's supposed to have the collision between the storages turned off. No, this is saying 471, so maybe I'm not sure. Son of a gun. That presents me with other problems. So we got 6,989 wood chips, 3,489 solid fertilizer, 2,726 manure. Are we sure that this one's not colliding with this one? I don't even remember putting that much manure in there. Where is it getting manure from? All right, and I don't think that one's. I think the manure facilities are still bugged. The cows should be, I think, producing more manure than that. I don't even know if that manure is even like static or is it actually accumulating or what. It seems super slow. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna try to play with this off camera because what I'll need to do is get me like 1, 2, 3, 6 Titan trailers. 1, 2, yeah, and remove all the materials out of this and then delete this silo. Although we could test the theory right now because we've already saved the game. So we could test. We're in rarefied air right now. So I'm gonna test this theory without trying to preserve the contents of the silo. Let's see what we might get out of this. If we were to do that, the tree remains in the air. That is wild. So that's not the problem. That's a bona fide bug. That's a bona fide bug. It was acting, and as you guys saw, the game was already acting a little bit crazy with the trees already before we got to this rarefied air that we're in right now. I hope this has not ruined my entire save game. I really do not. One more idea. I hate to do it, but no, because that would kill this. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to, because no, I don't want to mess up the vibe tonight. I got some other stuff I'll try after we get out tonight. But man, that's wild. Well, this is going to be my screenshot. No doubt. What bugs? Alright, I'm going to try, excuse me, that took the wind out of the sails. Let's try to continue here. But accomplish what I was trying to do before we entered the twilight zone. Alright, separate, excuse me. I can't do that without, we won't separate. Come on guys, I got enough something going on to play without too adding to my entertainment. Alright. We'll get in here. Get that. Kind of far. Yeah, new place in the sawmill close to the silo hazard. I had no idea it would be this kind of hazard. Alright. Man, oh man, I'm just shook right now, guys. I am shaking. Now I'm not generally more positive player. Most of the time I may fuss and rant and curse at the machine, shout at the wall, that type of stuff at times, but I'm still tend to be pretty positive and try to keep a positive outlook on things, but this one got me. How is it behaving like it has the log on there? There's no log on there. There's no log on there, son. What is going on? I am straight up in the twilight zone. Okay, now I don't know which facility ate that log. I want to say it was a sawmill, but we are way outside of that trigger. Man, this is sick. It would only be right if that was what is happening now was were to happen. Okay, get in there. Pick up one of these off. My original mission remains the same, just obviously something like a bug like that will get you sidetracked, so that was kind of hard to avoid. I will find a way to fix it. Hoping I don't have to eat the entire save in the process. Right now my issue is that I don't know what to do. We've established if we remove the silo, that tree is still floating. Wait. Madness prevails. And we don't have that crane mod that we had in 22. We had that crane mod. I could get up on the crane and climb up there and then try to get the saw on there and try to see if I could saw it down, or a tree down, get, in theory, kind of break it up. But didn't I have that, we have that long saw mod? We still have that long saw mod. I think that's out. Yeah, I can't reach it. Yeah, yeah. But I'm on the right track as far as my thought process. So, have anything that will give us that distance? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the idea? That's as much as we're gonna get out of you. Gotta go check and see if we did have that saw mod and on the mod. I know we had it in 22. I don't think I'm not sure if it had come out for 25. So let's do a search on the saws. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Search. Maybe chain. Nope. Alright. Because I know we got chainsaw mods, but I'm not quite sure how to influence. Okay. There we go. No. Is that the one? No, so we don't have that one I'm looking for. Alright. So is there any other device or machinery that we have that could telescope up and get me up there to the height I need to try to get at that tree? Because I don't think any of the telehandlers reach any higher than what they already do. Than the one I have already. Don't have any other machinery that's taller than that. Yeah, like I said, I gotta brainstorm and come up with something. That's gonna have to be an off-camera process. I don't know. Trying to remain positive and trying to brainstorm and think and come up with some ideas to try to fix this. Right now I'm coming up on nothing. But I won't give up, but I'm kind of beat at the moment. And even though we were having some issues here and there, we're still, with the placement of the sawmill, we're still starting off on a good note. That's the crazy part of all of this. And now I can't even walk up there. Like before, it let me kind of walk up there, but it won't even let me walk up there now. Damn. Well, I'm all open to ideas, guys. Right now I don't have much like mine. What's kind of bugging me out too, though, is like, how did it get higher than the telehandler will even reach? Like, what the freak is going on? This is a fully extended telehandler that can't reach this damn tree. What are we doing here? And it's not sensing enough for me to get I have an idea. I don't know if I have that mod installed. Another idea just hit me. I don't think I do. Workshops. We had a workshop that had some ramps that you drive up. I remember that was in the mod hub a while back, but I don't know. All these menus in here are kind of messed, as we do get more mods out, like coming through here to try to find stuff, is still gonna be crazy. Alright, placeable. Category for workshops. I really don't know. Let's see what category workshops would fall under. Not under that one. Storages. The other hand, I'm up against with me. Thanks. Sheds. Make. Now I know it when I see it. Alright, it's down the sheds. Let's just go straight to miscellaneous. Not here. And I know it's here. I just gotta find it. These categories are madness package. it's not the simple pallet workshop, which I do have installed. There's another one that had a ramp. Just can't find it. Man, oh man, oh man. What a wonderful, wonderful deal like we have going today. Miscellaneous. Did I look? Pretty sure I did miscellaneous, yeah. And I know it's out there. I just don't know what category they decided to put it under in this place called Mod Hub. I don't think the mod was pulled or anything. Aye. Not on the container. Not on the containers. It wouldn't be on the diesel tanks. It wouldn't be on the farmhouses. I don't think that's not logical. Aye. Okay, look at the sheds. But we'll check again. And it was a type of workshop, so I know it was a workshop. All right, let me try. Let's try search work. And again, this is going to be so much fun when we have more mods. No, there's another one. There's another one. Okay. Not coming up on the workshops. The only other thought process is it could have been just a PC only. If so, that's so unfortunate. But I know I'm not nuts, man. I know what I saw. And I know we had one. Just can't wrap my brain around it now, and it was not pulled on the Mod Hub. Certainly had something come through that was along the lines of what I'm talking about. There it is. Good gosh. Love it for the consistency, right? Repair ramps that have workshop functionality should all fall under the workshop, but that's too much logic of being applied there. Got it? Lizard Repair Ramp by Mr. Hector. All right, we're coming back in. I'm gonna try this thing. See if this thing helps us with the other thing, and maybe then we can go back to doing other things. So this has been fun. Hey, what's life without some challenges, right? All right, so let's get in here and get this, and then start to get this equipment out of it. All right, and let's go here to the shop, and God only knows what category that falls under, because when I found it, it wasn't under miscellaneous, but so I don't know where that would show up on in the game. It's, there we go. All right, and let's turn remote on. Actually, let's do this. So that's going to cost us 15 grand. So if nothing else, we'll have to take out or use the government subsidy or something to get that 15 back, whatever the case may be. That's minimal of my concerns right now. Let's get out of the way. All right, let's try this again, shall we? All right. And this is all theory at this point. Okay, well, I want to let me. So how is it more attached to the freaking silo than, or wherever it's attached to? Then, yeah. And normally when I have stuff like this happen on console, because there's been weird stuff that's happened to me for playing different versions of this game for years. This makes up at the top of the most craziest thing I've encountered playing one of these games. This is the first time I've had something like this on a live, man. See that, right? See that? This is insane. That son of a gun popped back into place. 'Cause I've had physics issues in the game before when an object got stuck in this rear place and that rear place, and you had to sometimes, because even in 22 there was this happened a lot where you'd have like honey pallets like get stuck in the ground, or even like halfway in the ground and halfway out of the ground, and you'd have to come in there with a tractor and pallet fork sometimes and just kind of wiggle and move it around and shake it around to it kind of forced it out, or it kind of popped out, something like that. That's what I was trying to do just a moment ago, and oh, you see the results. Sadly, that's not uncommon for physics engine to glitch out in a similar fashion, but that effect that we saw from the tree popping back in place, that's different. Seeing what's the big deal breaker for me right now. Alright, got it. What? I don't know what the H I did, but we got it. We got it. It only cost me 15 grand in the whole live stream episode tonight. We got it. But this is the state of the game right now, guys. And I'm not the only one that's been live streaming some of the game bugs. Mr. Sealy P has shown you a graphical bug in his mod reviews and whatnot. Mooney Farm guy experienced the same bug. The bug that I'm showing you tonight is something entirely different, but very much a bug. So there you have it, you know, so yeah. So if you haven't picked up the game yet, you kind of got an idea of what to expect or what not to expect, and judge your purchase decision based on the information that has been provided. Still a fan of the game, still a fan of the series, still a long time player, but this is um, in many ways the most um, frustrating release that they've done, for me. Even though I was running better before this last patch. This last patch has introduced some stuff but you guys have been watching my series from day one. We've had some glitchy stuff, but even when I was doing logs, and as you've seen, we've done a lot of episodes where we've done log work, and we didn't have a lot of stuff we're seeing tonight. So I don't know what it is, what the deal is. Let's do this chainsaw. As you guys know, that if you've been watching me, the vast majority of my episodes have been doing log work, or at least you've seen the results of the log work. I didn't really do the whole cleaning of the forestry areas on the farm on a live, but we did some of it. So let's see. All right. So we're gonna chop that up, and let's go ahead and do that. Chainsaw put away, and we can go ahead and let's go ahead and this repair ramp mod, clutch. Very clutch. You just saved it, Mr. Hector. You just saved a console player a little bit of heartache tonight. We won't make that whole 15 back. We'll lose 7 grand. 7.5, 7.5. I'll put the subsidy mod on it and get that back, and kind of, I won't even say cheat that money back in, because there was a bug that caused me to have to go that route in the first place. All right, so what are we doing? All right, we can do it. But anyway, folks, it's been challenging tonight, but I want to thank y'all for tuning in and checking me out. You've been tuned in to Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Tempting to play Farming Simulator 25, Riverbend Springs. You've seen this, right? Can't make it up. Is it the sawmill? No. There. There's no better way to close it out than that right there, guys. No better way. Okay. All right, so we reset those pieces to the shop. Then let's go and reset the telehandler to the shop. And hopefully we can get that all together. All right, but that's pretty much going to do it for me tonight, guys. I put in a valiant effort, and we we have failed the mission tonight, man. But we just getting hit with bugs left and right. Now um, I'm just flabbergasted. Really is the word. And I wasn't having any kind of problems like this before this last game update. So we're gonna keep going on, driving on. But this is wild. You've all seen it live tonight. But, this is what we do. We're tuning into another episode of Bose 31 Games live on Twitch, playing on Simulator 25 with Riverbend Springs map, which is one of 3 base games maps in the game. I am Bose 31 Gaming on most of your major social media platforms, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. Still working on that Blue Sky account. But wherever you are running across my content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. But either way, let me know. That's the only way I can get better is with your feedback. Episodes of my Twitch live stream series will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety. And if that's where you run across my content, the same thing applies there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got for tonight. Be sure to be tuned in to see what wonderful bugs I discover on the next episode. The rate we're going tonight. I'm going to try to work on a few things off camera, and when we come back in Saturday, hopefully we'll have a better show, and I'll give you a prize on where we're at when we come back in here. Thank you for tuning in, checking me out, and being patient with me, most of all, as I'm trying to be patient with the game and with myself tonight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.